Welcome to Purana Talk.
Hi, we're doing chapter 47 today of the Garuda Purana. We're in the second kanda. It is subtitled in this translation on Sins and Vaitarani, which will be explained shortly. Garuda said, O Lord of gods, please tell me the mode of gifts, their glory and greatness, and the magnitude of Vaitarani. Footnote 1. Vaitarani. A river. How nice. A river on the way to hell, full of pus, blood, flesh, and abounding in worms, etc., which the dead have to cross before they reach the city of Yama. If a person has donated the Vaitarani cow at the time of his death, the river assumes a pleasant sight for him to cross over, but if he has not, it flows with pus, etc., making it very unpleasant for him to wade through. Give a cow. I think that's the lesson here. Give a cow. A Vaitarani cow. So that even though it really is a river of pus and blood and putrid stuff, when you get there, you'll go, oh, that looks nice, and walk across, easily. The Lord said, listen to the magnitude of the dreadful Vaitarani, the mighty river at the threshold of Yama's city. That river is 100 yojanas wide. It is impassable and foul-smelling. To the sinner, it is terrifying even at the first sight. It is full of putrid blood, with sediments and marshy deposits of flesh. On seeing a sinner, it assumes the form of melted ghee in a vessel. It abounds in worms and flesh brought by vultures. It is full of crocodiles, fishes with adamantine blade-like tails. It abounds in aquatic creatures capable of piercing through the flesh. There blaze as many as 12 suns, as it were the time of deluge. The sinful people groan aloud and fall into it. Alas, brother! Alas, son! Alas, mother! They shout frequently. They try to swim about, but sink in it. It is incumbent on all mortals to witness the mighty river. Persons who had made gifts in their lifetime can cross it easily, otherwise they sink into it. Those who have slighted their mothers, preceptors, or priests can stay there permanently. So also those who forsake their chaste, virtuous, and noble wives without any fault. Those who deceive their credulous masters, friends, and sages, women, children, cripples, and others, get submerged in the putrid slough and groan there painfully. One who attacks a hungry Brahmin or reproaches him is eaten up by worms so long as this world lasts. One who promises a Brahmin to give him a sum but does not give, one who defiles a sacrifice, one who rapes a noble woman, one who slanders others, one who interrupts religious discourse, one who is guilty of perjury, one who is a wine addict, or he who invites Brahmins but refuses to feed them, these stay there permanently. One who acts as an incendiary, one who poisons others, one who seizes what is given, one who destroys fields and breaks bunds, one who defiles, and those are bunds are like, retainers for rivers and things like that. One who defiles other men's wives, or being a Brahmin sells wine or marries a slave girl, one who harasses cattle oppressed by thirst, one who outrages the modesty of a virgin, one who terrorizes persons worthy of receiving gifts, a Shudra drinking the milk of a brown cow, a Brahmin eating meat, these stay there permanently. A miser, an atheist, a worthless wretch, a person extremely furious and irritated, a person who considers his own words authoritative, a person who contradicts what others say, haughty, egoist, a swaggerer, an ungrateful, treacherous fellow, all these persons stay at Vaitarani for an indefinite period. O son of Kashyapa, if one is fortunate to cross it, it is due to these reasons which are favorable. To these you will listen now.
That's verse 21.
21, where Vishnu announces to Garuda that he's going to tell him how to get across this stinky river. Pardon me, I have an itch. Happens. All right. In the equinoxes, in the holy Vyatipata, at the end of a day, during eclipses, during the transit of the sun to a different zodiacal sign, on the new moon day, and other auspicious occasions, if a thing is gifted to a Brahmin, it is laudable. Whenever gifts are made with faith, and the riches become everlasting. Bodies are perishable, riches are transitory, death is ever present. Hence, virtue should be accumulated. The gift of a Vaitarani cow should be made as follows. So, instructions on gifting the Vaitarani cow that makes the stinky river passable. The color of the cow should be either black or tawny. Its horns should be covered in gold, its hoofs in silver. A copper vessel should be given representing the milking vessel. 2 black cloths should adorn the cow. It's actually spelled clothes. 7 kinds of grains should be made in copper vessels for gift. A golden idol of Yama should be made with a copper rod in hand. A canoe should be made with sugar cane. The cow should be brought over that raft. Is it a canoe or a raft? It should be meditated as born out of the sun. An umbrella, a pair of sandals, a ring, and a pair of clothes should be gifted to a Brahmin. Holding the kusha grass and water in the hand, the person should recite the following mantra. I have heard that there is a river Vaitarani at Yama's abode. I wish to cross it. Hence I give you this symbolic Vaitarani cow. O Brahman, in the form of Vishnu, thou sanctifiest the cow. Thou art a god on earth. This Vaitarani cow is given to thee along with Dakshina. May cows stand in front of me. May cows stand at my back. May cows abide in my heart. I stay in the midst of cows. We've heard this before. I like it.
Yep.
Reminds me of that painting we have.
Of the cows.
Yeah, around Krishna. Beautiful cows with long, lovely lashes and smiling faces. 33. The person circumambulates the idol of Yama and the Vaitarani cow and gives it to the Brahmin. 34. The Brahmin stands in front of the householder, holds the tail of the cow, saying, O cow, you wait for me at the threshold. You wait for me at the terrific threshold of Yama for lifting me up. Obeisance to Vaitarani. Obeisance. Thereafter he follows the Brahmin with the articles of gift to his house. O son of Vinata, by making gifts, the river becomes easy to cross and the gift maker obtains all that he wishes to possess. As a result of his noble actions, one obtains pleasure here and hereafter. Its efficacy is increased 1,000-fold if a healthy man makes the gift. If a sick man makes the gift, its efficacy is only 100-fold. So if you do it when you think you're dying, you don't get as much benefit as you do it now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
It doesn't show a lot of faith.
38. If a thing is gifted on behalf of the dead by his son or descendant, the gift is indirect and its efficacy is rendered normal. Hence, gifts should be made by one's own self after death who will care to gift for him.
Well, that's good advice.
Don't
If you
trust.
think this matters, you better do it.
Mm-hmm. 39. The life of a person devoid of gifts and virtue is pitiable. Then why not achieve a permanent fruit with the help of perishable body? Use your perishable body to get a permanent gift. Vital heirs are only guests and they go away for certain sooner or later.
So it was 36 where he says do it yourself?
No. We're in 39:40 right now.
All right, so which one does that show up in?
Well, 38, it says, hence gifts should be made by one's own self. After death, who will care to give the gift for him? And then 39 goes on, the life of a person devoid of gifts and virtue is pitiable. Then why not achieve a permanent fruit with the help of a perishable body? Vital heirs are only guests. They go away for certain sooner or later. O Lord of birds, thus I have told you all about the delusion of living beings. The rites of obsequies are performed for the redemption of the dead. If men understand this auspicious advice, it bestows benefit on them. O Brahmins, this is what the omnipotent Vishnu has ordained. Garuda was delighted on hearing the details of the dead. He asked the Lord again about various rites and holy centers, and meditating on the Lord, who is the cause of all causes. After meditating on the Lord. O sages, these details on the origin of creatures which I have mentioned to you are conducive to salvation, as also the rites of obsequies. I shall now mention the great panacea for the removal of ills and suffering of this mortal world. Profit is theirs, success is theirs, whose heart is set on Vishnu, whose body has the hue of a blue lotus. How can there be a failure in store for those persons? Dharma wins, not adharma. Truth wins, not falsehood. Forgiveness wins, not anger. Vishnu wins, not demons. All right. This tells me that we were slightly misreading in the previous chapter when it says Vishnu conquers not the Asuras.
Mm-hmm.
It's Vishnu conquers, not the Asuras.
Right. Okay. Very good.
Suddenly that from the
Sure.
previous chapter made sense. It's just it needed a comma or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, light bulb. That's nice. It explained that to us. Vishnu wins, not demons. Vishnu is mother. Vishnu is father. Vishnu is kin. No mishap accrues to those whose heart is set on Vishnu. Auspicious is Lord Vishnu. Auspicious is the Lord who has Garuda for his banner. Auspicious is the Lord whose eyes resemble the blue lotus. The Lord is the storehouse of auspiciousness. Meditation on Lord Vishnu, worship of the holy river Ganga, and the Brahmins, the three constitute the quintessence of merit in the three worlds.
That's 49.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to meditate
Meditation on Lord
Vishnu,
Vishnu, worship of the holy river Ganga, and the Brahmins.
Ganga, Brahmins.
The three constitute the quintessence of merit in the three worlds. On drinking the nectar in the form of hearing, the Lord's sermon, breathing the essence of all Shastras through the mouth of Sutta, which is to say through the Puranas, the vehicle of the Puranas, the sage Shaunaka and others were highly satisfied. They lauded Sutta, well versed in the Brahmanical scriptures, and were highly delighted on hearing the Puranic lore. A person achieves purity externally as well as internally if he meditates on the lotus-eyed Vishnu, no matter in whatever state, pure or impure, he may be passing through. Apavitra pavitro va.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, a lot more of this this weird logic. You know, if you do this, this happens to you. Like we saw in last chapter. And but re-emphasizing again, you know, that good wins over evil, light wins over darkness, and so forth. So very interesting in that way that they were, you know, hammering about that. There's I like the part about, you know, if this gift-giving thing matters to you, then do it for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Don't trust that after you die, somebody will take care of it.
Right. So, very interesting.
Very interesting.